Hey guys, what's up? Happy Sunday. Video number 2. The previous video I spoke about the 5 major things I've learned so far, or the ones that really came across my head at that moment, that I learned so far by building a fitness analytics software. The reason I'm doing these videos is because I feel like I have this amazing niche of understanding data that other people wouldn't have just yet, because I built the software with all these data points that I'm starting to really now unmask and understand what to take from it and how to deliver it to the end user so that they care. Along with that, obviously now I've been doing this for about a year or two, so I've learned a lot, as the article said, but in particular the one I'll talk about today is another article I wrote a day or two before I posted the YouTube video from the other day on fitness wearables. So my thing was this with fitness wearables. I'm building a data company for the most part. I love wearables, I love data, I love analytics. I think it's a great amplifier of your business. The reason I'm doing it is because I think it's going to help innovate the personal training sphere in many capacities. But I'm not just doing it just to do it. For data, for wearables, for the software I'm building, there has to be a rhyme and reason for everything I'm doing. And what I've noticed from wearables is that we're just being given all this data and we're not even sure, clients and even trainers are even sure of what exactly to do with it or make sense of it. So my favorite example so far is this. I was training my client Mark, who's prepping for a half Ironman, and we were doing a typical strength and conditioning session. So compound exercises, squats, single leg squats, single leg deadlifts, weighted push-ups and weighted chin-ups, and some core and assault work at the end, assault bike work at the end. At the end of the workout, an hour long, his average heart rate was 117 beats per minute. His calories burnt was around 300. Now, flip that around, a couple days before that, he was going for a 10K jog. And on his 10K jog, his average heart rate was 130, and his calories burnt were 500. But if you ask him which workout was tougher, he said the strength and conditioning workout by a long shot. So, there's so many variables here, and people can play devil's advocate and all that kind of stuff. But what I really just want the general public or trainers who are watching this to take away is this. We're being fed all this data. I want us to understand that there are many variables with this data. So in this particular instance, what happened was because these wearable companies have the capacity to track your heart rate and calories burnt versus the capacity to track total volume lifted or your joint articulation, it's providing an unfair advantage to us caring for heart rate and calories burnt. Now, before anyone argues, there is a time and place for heart rate and calories burnt, and it's a great another data point, and we can track it. But what I don't want people to obsess about is that it's the only biomarker now, or the next great biomarker to really distinguish you from a good session to a great session, or anything along those lines. So to bring Mark's session back into it, these wearables are providing so much more power to a cardio-based workout that I don't want us to forget about the importance of attacking the musculoskeletal system, which is more strength and mobility position. But the wearable can't track that as well yet. So with all that being said, that's part of the reason I'm building this software, which you guys will see more and more about. But from now, coaches, trainers, take away this. Wearables will spit out all this data, especially heart rate and calories burnt. Because they have the technology to do so, it's going to provide a lot more weight, because the companies will double down it onto heart rate and calories burnt, and it's going to become more and more ubiquitous, and clients and trainers will probably obsess more and more about looking at the heart rate and looking at the calories burnt. All I'm asking is we take a step back and determine if it's the right rhyme and reason that day to track that data point, or to provide that much confidence in that data point that day to quantify a great workout or an improvement in a workout. So keep your eyes open, your blinders on, and let's keep trying to find a great balanced workout to improve our clients' sessions every single day and every single week. Peace.